Hey guys, this is Voltar back in our recently made ARK survival world. Just going over and grabbing this supply drop over there. I actually had a lot of video recorded. I did all my growling and moaning about it, but just to catch everybody up. Since I didn't save the world to restart it, I'm just gonna pick up from where I left off. We got this raft from last time. Actually, this is not the raft from last time. I beached the raft from last time, which I thought impossible. It looked like the rafts were, you could pretty much get out of any scrape. That's not entirely true. I could not turn. All it would do was just let me go forward into the ground. And what do we got over there? Just friendlies. It only let me go further into the ground. So ended up taking off all the parts that I'd put on it and rebuilt another raft and put them on here. So apparently you can bring your pets with you, which definitely I'm going to be doing with. I'd probably be bringing with a flying mount. Let's try to poke this guy towards shore. But I've learned some lessons. Oh, jeez. Learned some lessons about aggro and stuff. Let's get this too before it disappears. I've learned some lessons about being in a raft. Apparently when you're driving the raft, you are not aggro, at least by Spinosaurs. But as soon as you get out, they will see you and come after you, and I lost a chest that way and had to repair the boat. Oh. That's a fancy hat. I like that. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to, since I have that. Oh, you know what I can do? This is like repairing, except better. I don't need to repair the gloves, the boots, the chest. I do. Let's see. Let's get rid of this old stuff here. The hat, definitely. Although it looks like I'm going to be able to make a better hat, because I just got that new blueprint, which is 24.6% armor with 58.9%. So let's just say 25 armor, 59 durability. The hat I have is 20 armor, 45. So that's an improvement on both accounts. And I was kind of exploring aggro with that Spinosaur. Needless to say, I escaped, made it back. About 30 minutes later, I had a Spinosaur come from this direction, show up at the dock. And can I break any of these rocks? I wonder. I bet that trilobite's toast already, but still like to repair my axe. And attack me while I was... No, those are not harvestable. And attack me. I like these ramps on the side. They make it easy to get back up out of the water, which is kind of a challenge. You know what? I should have been slick and just hit it with this. But yeah, like I said, I think it's gone. How well. I have to find more source of flint. They don't even have the rock beach rocks. Long story short, I think he stayed aggro to me at some point, I'm guessing, because it was just some weird angle. I'll show you back when we get back to the place. I'm going to fix my stuff and do that now. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Level 96 Carno. Almost wonder if that might be a fun project. Project for later. Okay, I still haven't found any rocks that I could harvest to get flint off of on here. Doing a circle. I did find some really thick forest that I should come out with an axe, but not with that 96 Carno. Gallivanting. So I guess I'm going to go do this all back at the house. Got a little work done on the dock. And by a little work done, I mean I got a little bit of wood sticking out so that you can kind of crash into it. And I made it wide enough where you got plenty of room to wiggle and to turn around. It doesn't really require room to turn around. The problem is, let's see if I screwed it up. Yeah, no. You can pull so far in that the actual wood dock part here covers the boat itself, so you have to go under the boat to get on it again. But I'm kind of... It's kind of hard to see what's what because it's the boat's clip. Or at least the stuff you build on the boat's clip. But it's just a bunch of bunch of pillars, and I'm going to continue this through to the other side so I can walk cleanly across. Probably expand out this way so that I can pull further in with the boat and not stress it out. And there's space underneath to get that you could probably ride a dolphin through. So yeah, speaking of that wayward Spino that I escaped, I was real excited. I was getting, oh, there's a red drop over there and a yellow drop. Wow, that's another day's excitement. I was doing this exact same thing, except this was our first blue drop because we had gotten to level 27 over the course of this last episode. And as I was running up, I open it up. I'm excited about, oh, you know, there's our old raft, about what I'm getting. And then I hear this rumble rumble, and there's a shadow over to the right. And from that direction, Phyllis was kicking back by the dock. From this direction over here, a Spino comes up and attacks me and kills me. I freak out about it. Don't even try to hit it. I just try to get in the house to get secure. I don't make it. Meanwhile, I respawn at the dock, and he aggroes Phyllis, our level, what, 17 at the time? Bad trike, with only points in weight, because I only used her as a mule. He aggroes her. Apparently, she jacks him up so bad that he runs away. This is happening as I'm respawning. And I'm walking out. He books it across the bay. You can't see it this time of night, but that... Oh, freeze. That's the bay over there, and he runs off to the other side and starts chewing on a turtle or something. And Phyllis is booking it after him. She chases him across the way and takes him straight out. So that's what earned Phyllis this place on the raft. She is now buddy. And I put a couple points into actual combat stuff and not just weight. I gave her a point in melee damage, which also helps harvesting, which is not something, again, I'm interested in doing with her. So that was a little bit of that story. This part is mostly the same, you know, finished around. I'm going to have the second floor just circle. I think actually not having it go through here, too. I don't want to wall these off because this is, you know, the heavy stuff, and let me just get this loot out of my inventory area. Speaking of which, let me get this dirty meat out of my inventory. And the normal meat out of my inventory. Okay, so that's what happened there. Let me put this little fancy hat in here. I got the matching fancy jacket. I think... No, that's not what I was getting. And some cloth stuff. I'm probably going to ditch the cloth stuff. And I got my first... This is what was in the... This is what was in that blue supply drop that I picked up before I got mauled by a Spino. So, probably... Actually, you know what? We can probably kill this cloth stuff. I think I'm going to... I think leather is the lowest I want to deal with for carrying around light armor for safe areas. But regardless, I've gotten up to, let's see, the metal stuff. There was a lot of bow work. You missed a lot of bow work. Sorry guys. I got the forge and the smithy. Stone foundations, you might have noticed I started replacing the ground with. I got the basic metal tools, even though you can loot these all better. I have them at the top of the screen now with the smithy and the bookshelf. And I'm really reliant on blueprints, so I like the bookshelf because I don't know that there's a capacity. I think you can just keep spamming it full of blueprints. So, what I'm probably going to do is figure out what we're going to do for the rest of today, since I've already caught you up on what we missed last time. Oh, there was another fun time. I've been using this raft to just go down the beach and get all the easy wood and rock. Because like I said, I'm replacing this floor with stone, and this stone gets really, really expensive. It takes like 80 rock and 40 wood a pop, I think. So I have to get a lot of stone. So I've been going up the beach, getting rock and stone, rock and stone, rock and stone. Parked in a place, found a level 112 triceratops-like creature. And I was thinking about running back, grabbing all my taming tools, which now I learned from that experience to keep on the boat with me. Probably need to make a lot more trank arrows. And you notice I've looted a lot of bows. I guess I can actually throw out the bow that's broken a little bit. This was from killing a different Spino. We had a Spino actually camping the bay, and I had to kill him, so... Alright, I'm going to see if I can make some progress, come up with a plan for today, and I will get back with you then. What I'm going to do is just kind of keep going counterclockwise around the island. I think that'll probably open up some ideas for future stuff, but it'll mostly fill all those chests on the raft with all kinds of good stuff that we can use to make good stuff. Plus, you know, you level up with it, and considering that all the schematics are level locked, you have to be the right level to get stuff. It's pretty important to be able to get all the schematics. So that's my logic, and we'll do a little, see if some serendipity comes and kicks us in the face, like a level 120 Ankylosaur or something. So, or maybe even a raptor. I can actually mount a raptor. Might not be bad for. I mean, I can kind of half get berries with this chick. If I get a raptor, then I can easily get meat. Although she's pretty successful in and of herself, but she's kind of a drag. Oh, it's too much weight. I guess that's a good sign that it's time to go back to the boat with her. So I'm going to fill myself up, do that, and go running around the mountain getting stuff. This was like a little rock haven. So I'd like to get a dino for harvesting that. Build a little rock spot over here. And make this a regular place to be. So I'm gonna get to doing it by hand now, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. So I'm looking at this guy. Here's a level 96 Pteranodon. And there he goes. So maybe I'm going to keep my eye... Oh, maybe I can keep my eye on this dude. I don't know how much I got to put her on passive, but I want to keep an eye on him, see where he goes. I think I'm going to try and get him next time. We'll see how that works. Here, why don't you stay here and go on passive. And go on neutral. Where did he go? Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on that dude. Oh, here's the problem. We got a Dillo camping it. He's going to jump on him as soon as I try to do something about life here. Oh, he's going to try and jump on him right now. Oh, spit. You dead. Did I lose my dude? I don't want to lose my dude. See, is that him? Yeah, that's him. Okay. Alright, we'll try this out. Maybe that'll give him an extra little stamina loss or something. I don't know. Oh, here he comes. Oh, dude. That missed. Ah, come on, land. Or it didn't miss. Okay. Oh, that's excellent. Oh, that is so excellent. All right, I'm happy about life. I'm gonna babysit this guy and hopefully get him out. All right, I've been not only trying to keep this dude under, but I figure I might as well make more narcotics while I'm waiting. And in order to not use as many narcotics, I've been just constantly going around this area grabbing up all the narco berries I could find and trying to use mostly those. I started with 45 narcotics, so I haven't really been able to get away with using exclusively narco berries, but these dudes, Holy jeez, it's been like this is the next morning after all through the night. Matter of fact, I can probably put that away. And that's it. That's all the hunger this dude has gotten over the entire night. And I think I have the 24-hour day cycle expanded on this, plus taming efficiency. So once we start feeding him, that'll kick in. But yeah, he's only lost like, what is that, 730? Almost lost 730 hunger over the entire night. I think I've lost more hunger. Am I hungry? Kinda. So I guess I'll just keep getting narco berries and keep cramming them in them. I would kind of like to get them down to half before, even though I think they're kind of the only thing that's long about taming these dudes, I think, is how slowly they get hungry. So once we actually have him hungry, I think it'll go pretty quick, even though he's a level 90 something or other. And I was checking out his stats, and they're kind of alright. It's not terrible. He's got stamina. Definitely got some stamina. And the health is, I guess it's nice. It's nice to have the health for landing in hostile areas and going, oh crap, and having him actually survive long enough for you to get back on and leave. The weight is kind of low for carrying stuff around. Probably not too bad. The melee damage is raised, and he's got vanilla movement speed, which is kind of a bummer. I don't know if they ever get more than that, but it sure would be great. Regardless, he should be able to fly for a little while without having to worry about. And going in here in the middle of the night without having... I'm going to practice completing my sentences. I don't even remember what I was talking about. All I remember is that I was going here in the middle of the night, and it was creepy as anything, and I actually got turned around and thought I was going the right way when I was getting deeper in. So it was a surprisingly eventless night, or a calm night, despite all the things that could have gone wrong. So probably by tonight, he should be ready to start taming, and I'll catch up with you guys then. This guy, his hunger is down to somewhere between a third and a half, and I'm kind of running out of patience. So let me hit this guy up twice. Let me grab the meat. And that's another reason to just get this on the road, is the meat's kind of starting to decay as well. So let's throw this in there. Let's see, where's he at? He is 774. Let's see, so 804 max, 764. He can take another one of these. And that is now. I think I could probably even do it earlier. Because I think he uses it up while he's regenning torpor, or becoming more unconscious, however you want to look at it. Boy, that health is filling up so much quicker than it goes down. And that taming is not going up nearly as fast as I'd like it. And that taming effectiveness is only 74, 73%. Ooh, it only got him to half of that starving that I gave him. That is so harsh. These guys are so not hungry. Alright. So, I guess I jumped the gun on that one. Not real happy about that. I got a lot of work to do. Let's get out of the direct sunlight here. I think that little, if you see the little doodly doop by the crease there, a little jetting out to the east, I think that's what we're seeing to the right of the map, where all those rocks are. At least that, and yeah, and I think where it looks like there's a trike facing away from us by a tree, that's the little island in that block, that bottom block just east of the crease of the book. And there's a lot more map to cover. And this is so slowing me down. And at least this dude's gonna have some stamina. No matter what happens, he'll have some stamina. So I'm gonna keep sitting here now that I definitely have to use narcos or narcotics. At least I don't have to keep farming narco berries like I had been. So the trees have been starting to respawn, so I'm gonna probably get back to that while this dude's taming. Ladies and gentlemen, an epic alligator versus turtle fight, and one of the turtles is down. Alligator's coming in for another attack. Just grabbed a supply drop down the beach here, so I'm gonna haul back. Hey, go help your bro out, man. He's getting his stuff handed to him. Yeah. All right. Packy was recently added. Pachycephalosaurus? I don't know, something about its goofy head is what its name is. I think cephalo is Greek for head, or Latin. I don't know. This guy's cruising along. He's getting there. Where are we at? Still working on it. Oh, we get to see him eat. Wonderful. Alright, catch up with you in a bit. And we are back. He is really close. I'm trying to be kind of stingy with the narcotics too. He's got 3 worth in him right now. I don't know if he needs 1 or 2 more eatons. And I actually did check it out just to make sure. This is 3 times taming speed. This is the 3rd day. The sun's just coming up, so this is the beginning of the 3rd day I've been on this beach taming this dude. He's making all kinds of noises. There we go. We have tamed a Pteranodon. Let's give him a name. There we go. I named him on a beach east of where we started. Pteranodon. Okay. Let's get back on the boat because I am sick to death. Let's get something to drink because I am sick to death of this place. I am ready to just move. And we've really just begun this trip here. We haven't even uncovered anything on the map that I hadn't already been to, so we're getting close to that. Oops, wrong button. We're getting close to that. This guy might be tricky without a saddle. I don't know. I think I get the saddle at 30, so I don't know if I need to time his. Oh, I just need to time it perfectly. And life is great. How about this guy? Can I ninja him? No. Can I use this thing and ninja him? Yep. Okay. And by him I mean her. Oh, what? Where? Why? Oh, jeez. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I just hit. I don't know why that happened. I could also just do this. I think. You know what? Yeah, I'm just. Whoops. I'm not going to do that. That's terrible. That might be something that might be better if it didn't default to that. But if I'm riding her and I tell him to follow, and he will follow her. Oh, as long as I tell her to stay. He will follow her and not me. So I think if I just then I can control both of them with just her. Because this could be kind of a pain, although having a Pteranodon freaking out constantly could be kind of a pain too, especially if I'm stuck between chests and Pteranodon.